Hi, this is Andres from the Process Industry team. Today we want to check out how to set up an ELX configuration. The ELX system offers you the possibility to have an intrinsic safe I/O directly within our modular EtherCAT I/O. To set up a system, we need some system components. The ELX 9560 is a power supply for the ELX system. It offers galvanic isolation and limits the voltage. For the end on the right hand, we need the ELX 9012, which ensures that all metal contacts are covered. When we look into the technical data of the ELX 9560 on our homepage, we see that there is a maximum output current in the data. This is 650 milliamps. We need that value later for the calculation of the maximum size of the string. Our ELX portfolio contains more than 20 different terminals. As for all I/O configurations, we now choose the cards based on the signals we have in our application. For my example today, I decide for 16 digital inputs, 12 thermocouples, 8 analog inputs, as well as 8 digital outputs. This means I decide for 2 ELX 1058, 3 ELX 3314, 1 ELX 3158, as well as 1 ELX 2008 out of this list. Now we need to find out how much current they consume in a worst case scenario. For this calculation, we created a simple Excel sheet. This sheet contains the terminals, the quantity, the base current, as well as the load per channel, the overall consumption, and the EBUS. All this data can be found in the datasheet of the product itself. When we look into the ELX 2008, we find it exactly here in the datasheet. We find a typical load of 30 milliamps. We add that to the table. And we found a maximum output of 30 milliamps per channel. Overall, that is a consumption of 270 milliamps, which means 8 times 30 plus 30 milliamps base current. Our overall consumption is 612 milliamps, which is lower than the 650 milliamps in the datasheet of the ELX 9560. So we can build this application this way. If now my application changes and I want to adapt my configuration, for example, I want to add an ELX 2008, so a second one, I need to change my calculation, and my worst case current consumption is now 882 milliamps. That means that in the worst case, our ELX 9560 cannot supply all the power for all the terminals. To use a second ELX 9560 in the same string, we need to add an ELX 9410 on the left-hand side. The fin of the ELX 9410 secures the needed wiring distance. Additionally, the terminal refreshes the EBUS by 1 amp. This way you can add more and more terminals to the same string. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful.